Hey guys, I hope you're all doing really well. I'm currently in my car, as you can probably tell. I'm on the Gold Coast today. I've got a shoot with my friend Nicole, and the reason that I came down here today is to test out a new lens. So this is the Laowa 45mm F0.95 for the Sony camera. This is a fully manual lens, as you can see, so we don't have any autofocus, but we have a super shallow depth of field of 0.95. My idea for this shoot, I really wanted some really nice, beautiful background bokeh to show off this lens's very shallow, creamy depth of field. So I've come down a little bit early. I wanted to sort of scout a location. I had some ideas in mind. I wanted to find a really nice floral backdrop, and I think I found the perfect place, which is just up the street from here. So now I'm just sitting here waiting for Nikki to arrive, but she shouldn't be too far away. I do want to say a massive thank you to Laowa for sending me this lens. However, they're not sponsoring this video. They're not paying me to say anything. So everything that I say in this review will be my honest opinion, and they're not going to be reviewing this video before it goes live. We just arrived here at the location, as you can see, and met up with Nikki. So I just realized one thing: I haven't set my camera up for focus peaking, which is really important when you're shooting with a manual lens. So I'm gonna do that now, and then we're gonna get stuck into shooting.
Not prepared at all.
So if you couldn't tell, it was quite difficult to autofocus with this lens in this location. I managed to use the focus peaking. It would pick up Nikki's eyelashes. There were some little white lines on there, but I'm not sure how much I trust it. I'll have to wait to get back to the computer to actually see if any of these photos are in focus. So Nikki's just gone to change into another outfit. We're gonna quickly take a couple more photos here, and then we're actually going to head to the beach. You can't tell, it's kind of getting dark now. The sun is going down, so it'll be interesting to see how this lens performs. It'll hopefully give us a couple of extra stops of light as the sun starts to go down.
Ooh, Fuji Games, let's go.
So you're probably wondering, what are my actual thoughts about this lens and would I recommend it? In my opinion, it is a very specialized lens with a very unique characteristic. You use it for creative portraits to create these really ethereal and beautiful images, or extreme low light photography where you need to squeeze every single little ounce of light into the photo. I've actually used a 0.95 lens before. When I had the Fuji system, I was using the Mitakon 0.95, which produced some beautiful images. Yes, it was a manual focus lens, but taking the time to compose and focus your photos was definitely worth it. Luckily, that lens was very small and compact, whereas the Laowa Argus is quite big and very heavy because it is designed specifically for full frame. I do wish that the focus ring was a little bit easier to turn. It is very nicely dampened, which feels nice when you're turning it, but it does take quite a bit of effort to turn that ring, especially when you're racking focus between an object that's quite far away to quite close to the camera. I am absolutely in love with some of the images that I was able to create. However, I probably wouldn't carry this lens around unless I knew that I was going to be using it, just because it is so big, heavy, and cumbersome. If you're looking for a reliable, a clinically sharp, beautiful 50 that you can take everywhere, this is definitely not it. But if you really do like the look of these images and want to incorporate it into your style, I do highly recommend you at least have a play with one of these lenses and honestly create some really unique images that are very eye-catching, and when people see them, they just want to know more. They're curious. They're like, what was this shot on? Because it looks amazing. However, you do need to put up with focusing this lens. Not just you, but the model as well. But if you know what you're doing, you can really create some special images. So once again, a big thank you to Laowa for sending out the lens. Links will be in the description down below. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next video.